The operator of Japan's Fukushima nuclear power plant says it might eventually have to dump hundreds of thousands of tons of contaminated water into the Pacific Ocean. It's been 3 years since the nuclear disaster, but TEPCO is still struggling to clear up, with occasional radioactive leaks still happening. RT has been following the disaster since it began.
Technically, we're now well within the Fukushima no-go zone. We're just 10 kilometers from the nuclear power station. These houses, ravaged by the tsunami in 2011, still stand here, nowhere near to being restored.
One of the frightening things about this entire incident is that there are no concrete boundaries that can clearly guarantee your safety.
It's hard to say what gives you a creepier feeling, the trail of destruction left by the 2011 tsunami, or the houses untouched by natural disaster but abandoned after the nuclear accident.
Just to give you an idea of the consistency, right now the Geiger counter is reading 3.29 micro-ringgits, which is about 30 times what is more than the accepted level. But if you come down here to where the soil and the mud has collected the radiation, it quickly jumps up, and it's still climbing. Earlier we got a reading of 99 micro-ringgits, which is about 1,000 times more than what is the accepted level of safe radiation.
The place where I'm at right now, more than 10,000 people are currently living.
The earthquake and tsunami, which hit Japan in March 2011, led to massive radioactive leaks. 6 months later, it turned out that twice as much radiation was released than initial estimates said. By October 2012, operator TEPCO finally admitted it failed to implement safety improvements that led to the meltdown. Then, a year ago, record radiation levels were found in local fish. It was revealed 3 months later that the cause was radioactive water leaking from a storage tank. Last August, TEPCO confessed that around 300 tons of highly radioactive water had leaked from Fukushima since 2011. And Dr. Robert Jacobs from the Hiroshima Peace Institute told us that the cleanup efforts at Fukushima are poorly managed.
All that's being done is sort of emergency ad hoc steps to put this water into tanks, and there's more and more water every day being put into tanks. Tanks are being hastily constructed. Many people believe it's just a matter of time before all the water held in those tanks simply enters into the ground in the ocean. It's just being done on an emergency basis. It's not being managed with forward thinking and with adequate expenditures and equipment.
Thousands have been rallying in Tokyo protesting against the nuclear industry. The Fukushima disaster created up to 300,000 refugees. Robert Jacobs says those people feel abandoned.
For public safety and protection. And one of the places that it's easiest to see that is in the treatment of the people, the hundreds of thousands of people that are refugees. Very little is being done for those people, and they're being told that they're going to be moved back into contaminated areas. They're going to have the assistance that they've received for losing their workplace, losing their businesses and homes will be cut off. So at this point, I think that public welfare is far from the most important thing being supported in Japan.